Shifting tracks now and looking at Jammu and Kashmir, where for the first time since the abrogation of Article 370, 4G mobile internet services have been restored in the Union territory. While the administration has revoked the restriction on mobile data services, they have said that prepaid SIM card holders will be provided access to 4G internet only after verification. This comes 18 months after the high-speed internet services were suspended in the erstwhile state of Jammu and Kashmir. So this is, of course, a big development, and in Jammu and Kashmir, the 4G internet services were restored from the midnight last night. In fact, the announcement was made by the J&K administration last evening. Remember that this has, of course, taken place after 18 months since the abrogation of Article 370, and what we can, in fact, see is even now, the administration there in the Union Territory has said that there will be certain checks and balances which will still be in place, including verification of prepaid SIM card holders. I'm joined by my colleague Sohail over the phone line. Sohail, what is it that you're hearing from the ground? Has the 4G services been restored all across? I mean, for most people that you have been speaking to this morning, have they faced any problems this time? As the 4G services are restored for the first time since abrogation?
Well, after 550 days, to be precise, the mobile internet services have been restored in Jammu and Kashmir, because this was the longest, long-pending demand of the people of the Union Territory, who were saying that high-speed mobile internet should be given to them. In fact, 18 districts were deprived of this facility for the last 18 months, and there was a decision that was taken yesterday by the administration of the Union Territory, and late last night this 4G mobile internet was restored on on all networks across 18 districts, because 2 districts in Jammu and as well as in Kashmir, which is Ganderbal and Udhampur, they were already given the 4G mobile internet last year in 2020. So 18 districts were yet to get it, and finally late last night it was restored. And during these 550 days, during these 18 months, students have suffered at a larger extent, as well as the doctors, when cases of COVID-19 were on rise. They wanted real-time information, and the students wanted to have access to the online classes, and it was quite difficult for for anyone to have access to the information. So students, they were continuously demanding that 4G should be given to them, so that they can actually read when all the schools were shut. And in Kashmir Valley, schools were closed post-abrogation of Article 370. Then in 2020, in the month of March, yet schools had opened, but later there was, the decision was taken when all the schools across the country were shut because of COVID-19. And since the situation hasn't improved much, and the students were completely, dependent on the 4G internet, and which wasn't available to anyone. And also the tourist industry has suffered a lot, because people who used to come to here, they had no access to 4G mobile internet. So that was again a loss for the tourism industry. There were every sector has suffered because of in absence of 4G internet in Jammu and Kashmir. But finally, after 18 months, which has been the longest internet blockade, the government yesterday took a decision that 4G internet, mobile internet, should be restored in 18 districts of Jammu and Kashmir. And late last night, it was restored across all networks, across 18 districts. And people have been expressing, their happiness, because this is something which is basically, as per the Supreme Court, the fundamental right of people. So people have definitely expressed their happiness after 18 months getting high-speed mobile internet and coming to the Twitter and other social networking sites to express their happiness. Back to you.
Right, Sohail, thank you so much for getting us that report.